Right after the election, I said this.
So this is for the people who are laughing at liberals right now, who think it is hilarious to see us devastated by the results of this election. I just want you to understand that the pain that you're seeing isn't about our candidate or our party losing. It's about America losing. It's about us losing our freedoms, our rule of law, our place in the world order, losing the moral high ground of a good and decent nation. We are upset because we know that the foundational pillars of American society, the ones we all count on, like liberty and justice and truth, are all going to be gone under this next administration. And it's possible we never get them back. And just to be clear, that's not just going to hurt us. It's going to hurt you. So when you're done being excited about owning the libs, there's going to come a time where you realize that voting for a criminal, surrounded by criminals, supported by self-serving oligarchs and calculated foreign adversaries was a bad idea. And as they dismantle our government and our healthcare and our social safety nets, as our national security and food sources are compromised, as our environment and justice system are abandoned, you're going to understand it wasn't just us woke losers who lost. It was you and your people and your friends and your children. Because I know a fair amount of you are going to eventually come over to our way of thinking, because the incompetence and the corruption and the suffering are going to be so evident, you won't be able to miss it. But we have to make sure that by then it's not too late and we can still work together to do something about this. So just understand that we're sad right now because we know we were telling you the truth. And we are just so heartbroken that you preferred the lies.
I was sad. And I said all that because I knew this would happen. I knew we'd abandon our allies in the rule of law. I knew this group would take a shredder to the Constitution and implement Project 2025 line by line, despite the fact they lied about having anything to do with it. I knew they would undermine the environment and public health and public education. I knew they'd try and rig the voting. So as Donald Trump said on the campaign trail, no one ever had to vote again. Do you know how much I wanted to be wrong? How much I hoped these people wouldn't do all the terrible things they'd promised? That the Republicans would have even an ounce of morals or common sense to stand up against the worst of it. But no, we are literally living through the implementation of the worst case scenario. Everything I've been talking about for years is happening in months. And my point about being sad was that it wasn't just for me. It was for all of us, because all Americans will suffer, because these people don't care about us. They never did. We are so expendable to them. We are workers and customers and cannon fodder. We aren't human beings who deserve a quality of life. We're irrelevant human capital who will lose our public lands, our public services, and our constitutional rights, maybe even our human rights, because there is a group of people who cannot get rich enough and think the computers can replace us in almost everything. So when I said it wasn't just the liberals who lost, it was everyone, and we would need your help to fight back, I really meant it, because we do need your help. And we need you to stand with us now before we, the people, lose the right to stand up for ourselves again.